There's the whistle. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I've always liked the look of this guy, Son, who's been on the European scene since his teens and has evolved into a player who's tactically indispensable. And his pace and how good he is in positive transitions makes him perfect for a counter-attacking team.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Over to the left. He's in here! Lee Kang in. And it's Son Heung-min. Hwang Hee-chan. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Gets good distance on it. Son Heung-min. Cross goes in there. Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Son Heung-min. Time to deliver. He's got space in the area. Lee Kang in. Does really well to win the ball there. Lee Kang in! Goal! Republic of Korea! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Yeah, tempted and teased the keeper into thinking he could get to it, but it just eased away to catch the inside of the post.
South Korea gain their reward with an early goal. Kim Min-jae. Moved on forwards. Kim Min-jae. Aim forwards. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Gets a foot in here. That's really well manoeuvred. Can he latch on to this? Looking to break at pace. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, good spread. Plays it in low. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Lee Kang in. Kim Min-jae. Lee Kang-in. Lee Kang-in. It's a good-looking delivery. Defending of the desperate variety. Great defending, strong and determined. Lee Kang-in. Showing good feet. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Turns and goes back. He's had a shot! Big chance! Caresses it through. Produces a cross. Clears it away. And the shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Kim Min-jae.
Yeah, I can see how the movement of those players up top, Peter, can cause some real problems for this defence.
Yeah, I was just about to say that, Jim, actually.
Yeah, it's all about the changing of roles, dropping deeper into midfield, and all designed to confuse defenders.
And it's played forward. Kim Min-jae. Kim Min-jae, gently done. Lee Kang-in. Lee Kang-in's cross. Up towards the front line. And he cuts out the supply. Hwang Hee-chan. Keeper's got good distance on that. Hwang Hee-chan. It's Son Heung-min! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Son Heung-min actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Bullish header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Lee Kang-in is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
The message is clear. None shall pass. Hwang Hee-chan. Now it's Son Heung-min. Cuts out the pass. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
It's an inviting looking ball, that. And here's Lee Kang-in. Lee Kang-in tries a cross. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Kim Min-jae. Oh, that's a nice ball. And that has been cleared. Played out wide. Kim Min-jae gets it clear. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Defending of the desperate variety. Lee Kang-in given the lift of his goal. And it's Son Heung-min. Chance to deliver. And that has been clubbed away. Have it back and can go again. And now the breakaway. Aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this?
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, nice touch. Son Heung-min absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Well read, nice interception. Moved on forwards. Aim forwards. Lee Kang-in. Oh, sweet feet. Lee Kang-in's cross. And here's Lee Kang-in. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, smashing header. Oh, couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Lee Kang-in looks to get on the end of this. That's been drilled forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's played forward. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. That's really well manoeuvred. Calmly anticipates. Lee Kang-in. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Lee Kang-in. Out of play for a throw. And reclaimed it in a trice. That'll be a throw. He's onto it in a flash. Oh, nicely intercepted. Decent chance! They've done it!
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, it seems to me they'll both be pushing for another now. Could be a critical phase.
Looking here to chip it through. Son Heung-min looking to get on the end of this. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now that's well seen too. Hwang Hee-chan. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, there's a probing ball. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And it's played forward. Aim forwards. Could be danger here. Lee Kang-in tries across, pinged towards the front line. And here's Son Heung-min. Nice control. Wins the duel this time. What a throw in. That's a look and place it forward. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
There are a few waiting for it. Nicely shaped cross. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. He came in hard, very hard. And he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Now it's Chan. And here's Son Heung-min. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And here's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. That's a lovely, neat pass. That's been slipped through. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Played out to the right. Lee Kang, up he goes! And he's straight offside. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Kim Min-jae. Quality ball. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And back to the keeper they go. And it's played forward. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Chan. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Chan really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Charging forward, the ball at his feet. A chance to play it in. Now it's Son Heung-min. Oh, look at the space here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he welcomes it in. That has been cut short. Moved on forwards. Searching pass he's played there. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that's and the shot! Goal! Republic of Korea! got their lead back.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
South Korea get themselves into the lead. Now that's well seen too. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Son Heung-min. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Son Heung-min. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Muscular approach does pay off here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's in plenty of space here. Lovely feet. Looking for a decent ball in. Can he deliver? No way through, so back it comes. Now the cross. Danger averted for now. Lee Kang-in was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Well read, nice interception. Aim forwards. Moved on forwards. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Spread out to the left. Played with finesse. It's out for a goal kick. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Lee Kang-in. Lee Kang-in. And they can counter here. And it's played forward. Calmly anticipates. Kim Min-jae forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. Is onto it in a flash. Nicely intercepted. Moved on forwards. Aim forwards. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That's offside. Yes, it is. Two minutes to be added on. Played into the middle. Son Heung-min. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Son Heung-min. Hwang Hee-chan. Out to the left it goes. That's very neat. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Shapes to shoot! He scores! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
South. And the first 45 minutes are up.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be aware that celebrities only permitted in designated areas within these grounds.
We're underway again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Chan. And here's Son Heung-min. And that is a little undercooked. And it's played forward. Can he spark a counter here? He's got plenty of space out wide here. Some good work on the right flank here. It's gone out for a throw-in. Crunching tackle. Now it's Chan. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Son Heung-min. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. And back out it comes. Moved on forwards. And here's Son Heung-min. Oh, he's found support out wide. Son Heung-min. Can he finish? Yes! And the lead is extended still further. You don't keep those outs. He just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
After 48 minutes, number 7, Son Heung-min.
South Korea grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Lee Kang-in. Now then, the ball's come loose. That's really well manoeuvred. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And here's Lee Kang-in. Knocks it out wide. Oh, good spread. That's tidy. So who's he picking out? That looks a good cross. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Aim forwards. Driven forward. Oh, this looks sharp. played. That has snuffed out the danger. Kim Min-jae. And it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Lofted upfield. Kim Min-jae cuts out the pass. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Hwang Hee-chan takes the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Clears it away. Moved on forwards. Chance here to counter. Over to the left. And it's played into the middle. And it's hoisted clear. And that has been cleared. Referee's given a throw. Crossed into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. Son Heung-min. Hwang Hee-chan. Son Heung-min.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed. Son Heung-min really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's played forward. Hwang Hee-chan. Son Heung-min. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. South Korea have a free kick. What a goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Oh, that is a bit special. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That's really well manoeuvred. Son Heung-min looking to run onto it. Oh, can he get onto this? Well timed, excellent interception. Kim Min-jae forwards and with intent. He's in plenty of space here. Do have a chance to counter here. Kim Min-jae did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Can he latch on to this? And he cuts out the supply. Moved on forwards. Spread out to the left. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Out to the right. It's a good run down the right. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Son Heung-min defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Aim forwards. Lee Kang-in.
South Korea will think that now's the time to shut up shop. Just ensure you see this out without any more incident.
South Korea have somehow to break through though. Clipped into space. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Hwang Hee-chan. Good ball, good take. Tries to get it clear. That's the throw. Very nicely done. Plenty waiting in the middle. So who's he picking out? And he's there to get it away. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Son Heung-min. Now who's going to be first to this? Son Heung-min looking sharp there. Has a look and plays it forward. And that could set him on his... Goes for a shot! It's in! Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
After 63 minutes, number 25.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. And it's played forward. Hwang Hee-chan will play through for the wide man. Son Heung-min, he's found a way through. Proves too strong. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Really don't seem to be so eager about their pressing just now.
Well, certainly compared to what we saw from them earlier in the game.
Well, I suspect it's a case of searching for a more defensive balance now, Peter.
Turns and goes back. Oh, that's neat. He can get that clear. Throw it. Ball's gone out of play. And here's Lee Kang-in. That is lovely. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Kim Min-jae. Well, there's a probing ball, and he cuts out the supply, and it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Tries a deft little ball. Well, that's going to be a goal kick. And that's really well manoeuvred. It's a promising position. Great defending, strong and determined. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Kwang Hee-chan, and here's Son Heung-min. Oh, that's nice. Elects to cross. Defending of the desperate variety. That's good play. A chance to play it in. Son Heung-min clears it away. And here's the chance to counter. Kim Min-jae, aim forwards. And here's Son Heung-min. Succumbs to the pressure. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, it's come loose. Here comes the cross. And it's claimed by the keeper. Moved on forwards. Thinks one through. That's the keeper's ball. And he's heaved it away. He's having a shot! Oh, almost a sixth. That's really well manoeuvred. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He is onto it in a flash. Forward it goes. Wins the duel this time. Aim forwards. Kim Min-jae getting this one clear. And that's been won straight back. Lee Kang-in has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. Shoots! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's run loose here. Goes for goal! And that is a save of real quality. Not easy by any means.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Lee Kang-in. Oh, that's a very decent ball. Real chance!
It's a loose ball.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, it's played into the area. And that has been cleared. Could move up a gear here. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, easy pickings there. Corner it is. Son Heung-min is there, and he can get that clear. Son Heung-min proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now then, the ball's come loose. Out to the left it goes. Takes aim and crosses. Kim Min-jae can get it clear. Lee Kang-in. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Kim Min-jae. And it's played forward. Played into space out wide. Defending of the desperate variety. Here's a chance! No, not quite.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Lovely bit of skill. Son Heung-min does really well to win the ball there. And it's played in here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Son Heung-min absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Lee Kang-in. Kim Min-jae. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's on it, can he get away? Oh, that was very necessary. Oh, good spread. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Son Heung-min. Quality ball. Oh, can he get onto this? Just 5 minutes left. Not much subtlety about that challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Kim Min-jae cuts out the pass. Son Heung-min. Hwang Hee-chan. And here's Son Heung-min. Chance for a shot! Driven forward. Played out to the right. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Lee Kang-in wins the duel this time. Moved on forwards. Kim Min-jae attempts a clearance. Now here's the delivery. Nice interception, well timed. Nice physical challenge. That's really well manoeuvred. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Aim forwards. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Played into space. Lee Kang-in. Here comes the corner. They've played it short. Time to deliver. It climbs up big! Got the hard part right, but the rest wrong. Aim forwards. Can he get onto this? Lee Kang-in has it in a wide position. And he's there to clear it. He's onto it in a flash. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less every